Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to a brand new video. It's good to be back. I know a lot of you haven't seen me on the channel in quite some time, and so here I am. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be discussing a great simple drill that's going to help you get that right foot planted on the floor, just like I showed you guys in the Hudson Swafford video earlier this week. Now, before we get into that, let's talk about why this is important and why you should stick around to watch this video in its entirety. Number one, it's going to teach you how to maintain your posture down through the hitting area, okay? I know that's a big issue in the golf instruction world, is getting people to stay in posture. Number two, it's going to allow you to stall your body out so that your hands and your arms work independently from your body so that you can put max speed in the right point. We'll go into that a little bit further as we go into the video today. But it's also going to put you in an anatomically safe position. Some of those things that, a lot of times we often forget in the world of golf instruction, that it's super important for us to be able to swing this thing around our body and be safe at the same time. All right, so let's not waste any time. Let's just go ahead and get into today's drill and show you exactly what you should be doing to get this injected into your swing. Now, what I like to do for my students, either in a private instruction environment or what I like to do with them online when they're battling with this issue, is I like to preset themselves into the position that they're going to be moving to. It gives you kind of a map or a better understanding of what you're going to try to feel after impact. Now, I know a lot of you at home, when you see this drill, are going to be like, well, what the heck do we care about that position? The golf ball is already long gone. I agree with you. What we look for after impact is a way for us to be able to reverse diagnose where you're moving from. Yep, you heard it here first. So if we see that your left wrist is really flipped or really scooped, or we see that your body is really open for those first few frames, then we know that you're actively moving from body rotation or right arm. So what I want you to do is I want you to stand up at home and I want you to shift your hips left, but I want you to roll to the instep of your trail foot. Kind of like you have a Fabergé egg, your mother's favorite Fabergé egg underneath your trail foot here. You don't want to break it. So your foot's going to be very light to the ground. You might feel 10, 15, 20% of your weight underneath there, but it should feel very light. So roll to the instep, open your hips up. And now what I want you to do is I want you to rotate your wrists and your forearms and extend them out in front of your body, okay? If you keep your head and your chest back, this is the position that you're going to be working to and through. That's right. You don't hit positions in the golf swing, you move through them. Now, a lot of times what you guys run into at home is you're actively moving up onto that right foot way too early. Why? Well, because it feels very powerful. It feels like if we slow this thing down by rolling to the instep, that we're going to be feeling like we're kind of stuck in the mud. We're not going to be able to move. And so this is a multifaceted sort of drill that helps you fix many different things down through the bottom of the swing arc. And so if you think about putting yourself into the position that you're going to be working towards by rolling to the instep, rotating your wrists and your forearms, extending your arms out in front of your body, keeping your head and chest back in behind the golf ball, then coming back to impact, and then moving back into that same position. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go back over to hip high. So you're going to shift your weight over to your right side, and you're going to be at about hip high at this point. And now you're going to roll to the instep and go back to that same position. Right? You want this foot flat to the floor, but roll to the instep. You don't want to have your right foot kicked way up off the ground. When that right foot kicks up off the ground, where are your hips going? They're going forward. That's bringing your spine vertical, and that's going to start forcing your hands to become really reactive, right? So up at the top of the swing, if I lean my spine away, or if I bring my hips forward, it's shifting the swing plane around, and it's forcing your hands to try to recover. So if you start out by thinking about this drill being done from hip high to hip high, and you work on just getting your wrists and your forearms to rotate and extend in front of your body as you're rolling to the instep, and then you progressively start making the swing a little bit longer and a little bit longer, and allowing yourself to now start rotating up onto your toe after your hands and arms pass in front of your body and above hip high on the lead side, then what you're going to find is that your club is now going to go faster down here where it matters the most, right? We don't want speed out in front of our body. We want speed down here. And so that's what that right foot does, is it acts as a brake. It helps you stall that rotation out so that you can allow those hands and arms to become independent and really whip on through there. So I'm going to walk you through exactly how I would practice this. I'm going to move my hips left, rotate to the instep. I'm gonna rotate my wrists and my forearms and extend out in front of my body. So my lead wrist is pointed directly behind me. Toe of the club is up to the sky. I'm gonna come back to impact, back out in front of me here to about hip high. Now I'm gonna go back over to about hip high on the trail side of the body, and I'm gonna rotate to the instep of my right foot and extend out in front. That's it. I want you to do this for a few hundred reps. And you wanna make sure that your right heel is still down on the floor, but roll to that instep. Now, how do we finish this off? Well, same way that you just started this program, okay? You're gonna preset yourself, extend those hands and arms out in front of you. Now what I want you to do is rotate up onto the toe into your finish position. Kind of goofy, right? But I want you to be able to feel what it's like to move through this position into your finish. Now, go back over to hip high, right to the instep, rotate your wrists and your forearms into finish. And now you're gonna start making the golf swing a little bit longer. So we're gonna go back into 9 o'clock, to the instep, up into finish. What it's gonna look like from a down the line perspective. See, I'm roll to the instep, now up into finish. This is gonna help you maintain posture much longer. Now, as you become really proficient with this and you've got tons of reps done, guess what you can do? You can start speeding up. Now, for those of you that start speeding up a little bit too soon, you're gonna be relying on the feel versus real. It's always best to take your time, move slow, move methodical, and allow your subconscious to actually start helping you speed things up. What I mean there is that your subconscious likes to get a little bit active at times, right? And so what you're gonna find is that the more perfect reps that you do, the more methodical you are about getting to this position, moving through that position, you're gonna feel that you can start moving a lot faster into these and through these positions, and you're gonna find that you're in full swing territory before you know it. Now, I would always suggest that you work on this in 3 phases. Hip high to hip high, chest height to chest height, and then back into full swing territory. You only need that right foot rolled into the instep until your hands and arms get to belt height on the lead side of your body. Once they pass that position, it's okay for you to start rotating up onto the toe into finish. Okay, do not deadlock it on the ground when you start working at high rates of speed, because all of that rotational force can start putting your back into a compromised position here. We're not here to hurt you, right? We're here to get better at golf. Okay, so I want you guys to try this drill out. Start small, give yourself an understanding of where you're trying to go first. Come back to impact, go back into that position, and then start moving from a takeaway position over to the lead side. So you're doing these like little hip high to hip high swings. Then what you're doing is you're starting to increase it, moving yourself into finish from there, and then start ramping it up, and then you'll be able to start hitting golf balls before you know it. All right, so that was a lot to handle for my first video back. So I really do appreciate you guys sticking around to the end of today's video. For those of you that are new to our channel and have not yet subscribed, I would encourage you to subscribe to our channel now. That way you get notifications anytime we release new content. I would also really appreciate it if you guys click the like button for me. And if you have any questions or comments, lighthearted questions or comments, please feel free to post those up. Okay, we're here to help you guys get better at golf, right? And for those of you that have heard all of the commotion around the golf instruction world about our dead drill, well, guess what? We got the 3 main videos of the dead drill that you can come over to the website and watch for free. Okay, no strings attached, nothing. We're not gonna want a credit card number. You can come watch our 3 videos, see what we're all about. If you wanna see those 3 videos in its entirety, then click the link in the description below, come over to the website, watch them, and start building the golf swing that you've always wanted that's gonna be way more powerful and way more efficient. Stop messing around and dabbling in things. Get serious about fixing your game once and for all. Here's to playing some better golf. Let's get out there and do it.